Okay, so we finally have the trailer of My Hero Academia, the movie World Mission, and it is pretty surprising that it came the same day when the first episode of season 5 of My Hero Academia aired. And I was pretty shocked. Like, I just uploaded My Hero Academy chapter 307 review, and then I went to Twitter. I saw that its trailer was out. Like, I had to make a new video again. So, yeah, it is what it is. So, make sure to check out that video because both this trailer and that chapter are like very like synchronized and are connected. So make sure to check it out and let's see what this trailer is. So make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and let's get started with the trailer. So the trailer starts and the first image we see means that the quirks are the blessing given by God to us. So it seems like that this movie is like the villain of this movie will be more like a religion based person, a guy who is like taking advantage of many people just in the name of religion. Because when we go forward we see a person stepping like coming out, and many of his followers are below him and some of them have spears surrounding something. So it seems like they all are worshipping one god who they believe have given them quirks, powers. These powers which we call quirks are given by the gods, and will be taking advantage of his followers to actually corrupt the society and like destroy the world. Boom. And then the second line means that he is and then the second line means that are these powers for like helping people or is it for destroying the world around us. And then we saw the most shocking thing in this video, in this trailer, sorry, where we saw that a reporter reporting that Izuku Midoriya, aka Japan hero DEKU, wanted for mass murder. Like, this thing alone makes a lot of sense with the war arc which just ended in the manga of My Hero Academia. So make sure to check out my last video. I will also like pin it down in the comments and in the description because it is literally very linked together. So now as we can see that how it is happening, as the next few images are like of total destruction of cities. We can see war, a world crisis and all these things. So this is what I think, and this image where the world crisis is written, I think this is the image of prison Tartarus where all the villains have actually like escaped, and that is what this world crisis means. So it means that in the manga sequence, if you like actually like plot its time of this movie coming out, so it will be the gap between those 3-month gap in the time gap which we just had in manga. Like, it just has been 2 chapters since we had that time skip of the Deku being like in a new form, his like mentality changed and all this stuff. So it will be pretty interesting what happened. So it seems like this movie will actually be canon. So let's move on. Boom. So okay, as we move on, we see our main villain standing on the bodies of many of the boom. So as we move on, we see our villain standing on the bodies of many of like hero students. Like Ochaka is there, our like what was her name, Rabbit is there, and many of class B1 students are also there. So A1 and B1 are there. So yeah, like it is pretty shocking. Like it seems like that everyone went out in a different order to defeat this enemy. It seems like that Deku, Midoriya, Bakugo are indeed together themselves, and all 3 of them left academy together because that's what this like whole trailer is depicting to me. And then the next line says that the culprit is none other than Izuku Midoriya. So now let's calm down and let's see what it can actually mean. So we know that the war arc basically held because Shigaraki woke up and he wanted one for all, which was kept by Deku. And once like he knows Deku location, then they both started fighting and all that sort of stuff. And then one hero came and then he heard like that Shigaraki wanted one for all, and it was with Deku. Then the whole public knew about this one for all thing, and this thing actually went viral in the manga. So it is pretty surprising to me that manga is just so far ahead in anime then anime. How will anime catch up? Because if this is something like which happens right after manga, which is currently happening, then it will be like it seems like the season 5 will have the war arc, which is like that arc is actually really long, and like anime season is like actually 100 chapters behind My Hero Academy manga. So it is pretty weird, but yeah, it will be pretty interesting seeing this. So continuing, we know that like Shigaraki attacked Deku for one for all and all this stuff, and the public knows it, and public went on rampage because they know, oh, like it is because of a hero, because many of our family destroyed and like the land destroyed and people died was just because he wanted something from a hero. So that's why it seemed like they are like actually labeling him as a murderer. And then there are these three lines. This first picture, which depicts that until the crucial moment, the crisis of the world for the destruction. Then the second picture means that the time is limited, and the third picture means that 2 hours are left. So it seems like this cult, which we just saw at the start of the trailer, is actually making some sort of bomb to actually like destroy a whole country, a city. I don't even know what it is. It can be like they are like, oh yeah, like there are many terrorist things happening, and so we will like just like destroy this whole country because everyone's mind is corrupted. Or it can be just like they are like destroying or killing everyone who does not have quirks, because quirks is something given by gods. So it can be like leading to many things, but it is pretty interesting that what will happen next. Okay, now then we see that both Hawks and Endeavors, like the whole agency is going there. Even Togoyami is with Hawks, so it is pretty interesting. He will be also there. The whole military group is also with them. And then we see that Todoroki, Bakugo and Midori are having new costumes, and all those costume looks really cool. And in fact, now this is something to really keep in mind. This new costume of Deku is the same costume we saw in the chapter 307, which is the latest chapter, which will be coming on Sunday. So I think many of us can relate that this is something happens right after. Like this is what happened between the 3-month time gap since the chapter 307 and chapter 306. So it is, I am really looking forward to this movie. Now moving forward ahead, we see that all like Bakugo, Todoroki and Deku are like getting down from an aircraft, and there is Endeavor who is like actually boosting through this down the land and like actually going to attack. So it seems like that their attack will be from the air, not from the ground. And I think that's because from the ground there is some sort of restriction. They have created borders because it is a cult. It is not some like it is not Shigaraki. Shigaraki has a smaller group. It is a cult which can be like a whole country. Like it is a world mission, so it can be they are fighting a whole country which is destroying everyone who does not have work or everyone who has work. So I am really excited to see what's next coming. And then we have these three boys having like their cameo, like all of their like suits together, and Todoroki is in white, Bakugo is in red, and what is his name? Midoriya is in green. So yeah, like in their suit looks really cool, man. Like, and especially Todoroki looks more like a firefighter from the fire force. Like his suit really looks really cool. So yeah, that is how this chapter is going to be. Movie is going to be, and this movie will be releasing on like wait a second, it was 6th of August. So I don't know how many chapters episode there will be in the anime. If there are 24 to 24 episodes, then I think they can like chip off a bit about the war arc, or they can hint a war arc towards us. But I don't think that this anime season can actually complete the war arc totally. So yeah, it will be pretty interesting, and stay tuned for that. I will make another video like showing in depth what will be happening. I do not have any script in this video. Everything I said was from my mind and nothing here and there. So yeah, that's it for this video. Consider subscribing, like the video if you want more of this, and yeah, definitely check out my review for chapter 307 of My Hero Academia, and see you guys in the next one.